Hey everybody, this is our first video on our new YouTube channel for Halfshelltoys and Collectibles. So in this video, just going to be a short introduction and then show you some items that we've sold in the last 24 hours. I'm hoping that as we progress through Q4 this year and our sales continue to pick up and do well, that in the spring we will be able to purchase a GoPro and start doing field videos when we go to state sales and garage sales and private picks and such, to show you guys what we're picking up, how much we're paying, and then how much we're getting for them on eBay. It's been a journey this year. I've always been one to sell on eBay here and there, but never full time. And we started doing that in the spring, full time, hit the ground running, started going to yard sales, started putting stuff on eBay, and immediately we started to see a climb in sales. Every month it got better. We didn't experience a summer slowdown like most people were saying. This is our first full time year doing this, so we've never heard summer slowdown. But our sales each month got better and better and better, and that's probably just because we were new at it. So we were listing everything that was coming from yard sales. They were coming into the shop, then they were going directly on eBay. So, and our prices were very competitive, and I was always running either a 10% or 20% off sale to get things out the door, to help pay for our bills, since this is my full-time gig. So this is my office. It's a small portion of my office. I am an avid Ninja Turtle collector, so as you can see, there's tons of figures and vehicles and stuff behind me. In the future, we'll probably do a walkthrough video in here, but this is just one room. I got a little room off to the side here that's like the arcade. Have a couple of one-ups in there and some other figures and stuff. But this is my passion back here. This is what I like to do. Everything else has just been, a learning curve on what to buy, what people are looking for. So before all of this eBay and going to yard sales and picking and flipping, I left a job of 17 years to flip cars, old cars. I like old cars. I have a few old cars. My wife has an old car. My dad has an old car. So it's kind of a family thing. Then the economy really went sideways, and cheap rigs went from $1,000 to $2,000 to $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, and there really wasn't any money left in it for me for what I wanted to do. So I made a pivot and started doing full-time resale on eBay with the help of a few other channels on YouTube. Commonwealth Picker was one of them. Kevin, much thanks to you for pointers on what to look for and what to sell on eBay and how to sell it, how to package stuff. Commonwealth Picker here on YouTube, man, just tons of great information. And I share his YouTube channel with a bunch of other people that are getting started in this. I got a buddy down in Texas who's a pastor that picks part-time, and I shared his YouTube channel with him, and he's wanting to get more into it than part-time to help with finances, and so hopefully he can glean some information from Kevin as well, like the rest of us have. So yes, this is my full-time gig now. I really enjoy it. The last few months have been great. Each month since the spring has gotten better and better and better. And so now going into Q4 here pretty soon, I almost hit my sales goal of where I want to be every month. Last month, I was within like $700 in sales. So far this month, I'm tracking to meet that goal. So hopefully that continues. So I'm really excited about that. So let's go ahead and share some items with you guys that I've sold in the last 24 hours. And hopefully we'll be doing more videos like this, showing you guys what we sold maybe during the week. Um, but like I said, come spring, we will be definitely hitting the field videos pretty hard and showing you guys what we're finding around in our area. So we are in Oregon. So our yard sale season, estate sale season is pretty short. Our estate sale prices are very high, so I typically don't go to those. But if one looks good, I'll go to it the first day to see what's there. And typically they do a half day off or half off day. So we'll usually hit that up if there's anything I want to buy. Typically I go back and the items are gone that I wanted anyway, so it's kind of a waste of time. But every once in a while, find a good deal. So yeah, I'll show you guys what we sold in the last 24 hours, and hopefully we get some subscribers and start building a community around half shell toys and collectibles. So let's check this out. All right, guys. So our first item that we sold yesterday is this VHS tape. It's the Karate Kid Part 2, and this is the original 1986 release. It's actually a side exit on the sleeve. It's not a slip cover like some of the later 80s and 90s where they come out of the bottom. So it's kind of a unique one. This one sold for $8.99 plus shipping. We tested it and the video played well. So and the slip cover is in really good condition. So be a really nice addition to someone's collection who collects VHS. So our next sale was this gun part for Build-A-Figure for DC Batman figures. This is probably like 10 years ago. These came out. I believe it was Affleck's, Ben Affleck's Batman. But you could piece them together and it made a really cool like grapple type pistol. So that sold for $8 plus shipping. And we got this little ceramic set of scarecrows. Very well painted. I mean, these were items that you could buy like at the craft store and then paint them yourself. So someone took the time and the effort to do a really nice paint job on these. They're not very tall. They're like 4.5 inches tall maybe. But these sold for $10.99 plus shipping. I thought they were really cool. So I really enjoy Halloween, fall, and Christmas decorations. Mostly vintage Halloween and vintage Christmas. I love them. I have a bunch in my personal collection for the house and stuff. So those were cool. Those sold for $10.99 plus shipping. And then we've got this 2007 Colts Super Bowl champions hat. It's brand new. Still has the tags on it. It's in great condition. It has been sitting like this on a shelf for many years, probably. So it's the person who bought it is gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning if they want to, but it's got a definite line in it from sitting. But it's in really good condition overall, and I believe this one sold for $8.99 plus shipping. So they got a really good deal on a brand new Super Bowl hat from 2007. So, and then we've got this Briar Show Dog. It's this little corgi. I mean, he's really small. He's like 3 inches long, 2 inches tall. But this guy is on the rarer side for these Briar dogs, I guess. At least that's what every ad said that I saw on eBay. Said they were on the rare side. But this one sold for $12, believe it or not. So I picked up a Briar horse lot, and in the bottom of it, it had a bunch of these little dogs. believe it or not, the dogs sell a lot better than the horses do. I have sold more dogs than horses so far out of that lot. Some of the horses were bringing, I mean, some of the dogs were bringing $50, $60. So it's crazy. I think we sold a Great Dane for like $55 or something like that. So yeah, so that one sold for $12 plus shipping. So keep an eye out for Breyer show dogs. So I never would have thought that, but I saw a lot of Breyer horses and thought, people say they sell good and they're desirable and collectible. So sometimes you just gotta buy something to educate yourself. It's kind of just a way of paying for your education. You pay up for the items, and then you educate yourself, make a little bit of money, and pay for your education at the same time. So our next item is actually a Breyer horse. So this is just a black stallion, running black stallion, and it's vintage. It's from the '90s. It's sold for $11.69. Something that I've noticed is that most Breyer's horses don't sell for a ton of money. They sell from anywhere between 10 and 20 bucks. Unless it's a really rare horse that was like only offered at a convention or something like that, then they'll go for a lot more money. But typically, Breyer's horses don't go for a ton. In box, they'll go for double to triple of what they were loose. But so far, I've had good luck with them. I bought a few other things with that lot to kind of help bring the price down because the price was pretty high for the lot. But so far, I think I'm at the break-even point. So, and I still have like more than half of a box full of horses to list. So, pretty good deal. So this one sold for $11.69 plus shipping, and it's actually a birthday present. So I got a note with this one that says, "Please add this little birthday note in with it with no receipt. It's for the person's sister." So she had one when she was a kid. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, and then the next one we got is this mail away Freakies. It was a 1970s cereal, but it's just a hanging clock from the 70s. They had these in the 90s too, for various things, Turtles, other Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, that kind of stuff. This one actually has like leather-like straps. It's fake leather, obviously, but the ones from the '90s were plastic. So this is pretty cool. But it's got a clock in it, and the clock works. This was apparently this was a mail away item for Freaky's cereal. I'll get a little bit closer so you guys can see the. Apparently they made little vinyl toys that were in the cereal boxes, and they go for really good money on eBay. I haven't found any. There wasn't any at the yard sale that I got this at, but I've been keeping my eye out for them now because they go for decent money on eBay, like $10, $15, $20 a piece. So, but this clock sold to this morning. So we'll be shipping it out tomorrow. This clock sold for $75 plus shipping. So nearly $100 shipped for this clock. And I think we paid like $2 for it at a yard sale. So that's a really good profit on this item. And I'm really glad it worked. And it's in really good shape. A lot of the other ones on eBay are kind of falling apart. And there's very few of them on eBay. They're falling apart, or the cover's cracked. Some of them are missing their cover. So this person got a really good deal on this one, because I've seen them go for over $100. But I'm all about giving people a good deal and keeping items moving out of my store. And so yeah, this is a really good one. Now we got a couple really cool items. These are my favorite, one of my favorite items to sell, and we had quite a few of them to sell this year because we scored a pretty good size blow mold lot. So this first one here is this pumpkin jack-o'-lantern scarecrow blow mold. This is from, I believe, 1969 Empire, and he sold for $52 plus shipping. He's a little faded, and you'll see when I show you the next one. It's kind of like a lighter orange, and there's supposed to be a darker orange. If this one was in better condition color-wise, he probably would have bought close to $60 because this is kind of the rarer one. But he's like 14 inches tall. But yeah, this guy, we have one of these in our house right now for Halloween decorations. So I really like these a lot. And this is the other one that we sold. This little guy with the top hat. This is another one of my favorites. He's also a 1969 Empire blow molds. We sold this one for $54.99 on eBay plus shipping. So he's in really good condition, and you can see the color difference. You know, I'm not totally positive on the colors, considering that they're both from the same year. And I've seen this guy in various shades of orange, but I've never seen one in this dark of orange. So this shade of orange could be close to what he's supposed to be, but I do know that this color of orange, this guy's pretty much dead mint on condition for one of these. We sold one earlier last week that was very faded, and he was more this color. So the better your color in these, the more money you'll get out of them. You also got to be careful because I think in 2021, Michaels had very similar to these like reproductions, but I believe they were LED from the bottom. So you got to be careful when you're looking at ads on eBay for these guys. You really got to watch to make sure that it's an Empire, and they say Empire on the back, right there, and they'll have a date stamp. But I believe the Michaels ones that they sold a couple years ago, they had LED lights on the bottom here. We can turn them off and on. But yeah, so we sold this one for $54.99 plus shipping just a few days ago. So those are all going out today, minus the clock. That'll go out tomorrow. So yeah, so hopefully we can be doing videos like this in the future. Maybe one a week to show what we sold for the week. I just thought I'd do a quick introduction video and get some content out there for you guys. I've posted some be out on the look for certain items and what they go for on eBay, like reels, but not an actual video. So moving forward, videos will probably be hit and miss. My wife is 8 months pregnant with our son, our first son. We've been married 17 years, and so it's going to be a new experience for us, learning curve. So the videos may be hit and miss. I may just be out here just long enough to get things packed up and put away and off to the post office. So, but I'm gonna try my best to get some videos up this quarter 4, and get you guys up to speed on what we're doing. And we've got a lot of inventory to sell. I got a shop full of inventory. Matter of fact, some of my friends and my parents have started calling my shop my warehouse, because it's basically what it's turned into. It has turned into a warehouse. I have moved classic cars out and inventory in. So we got a lot of stuff we got to sell in quarter 4. So I'm hoping for a great end to the year, and an even better start to 2025. So keep a lookout for more videos from Halfshelltoys and Collectibles. Hit that subscribe button, share button, like, and follow us. We're on Instagram, Facebook. I'm usually trying to post something on Instagram and Facebook multiple times a week, if not every day. So what we're finding and stuff about turtles and action figures from the 80s. And so we just have a good time here. We hang out in this room, watch football in this room. We get toys down and we look at them and talk about them and stuff, and I have buddies come over and stuff. So it's always a great time in this room. I really enjoy this room, and I am very fortunate to be able to work among my collection and It's a lot of fun, and I really want to share this part of my life with you guys. So yeah. So here's to the future, and you guys have a great day.
One left when the lights go